Hey losers, how you doing? I know it's been about 3-4 weeks since my last video log. My apologies. I do wish it would, I could just do this full time. I mean, professional weight loss guy. I'm not sure how that'd work out. I mean, there's the professional or the weight loss show, but there's new contestants every year, so I don't know. Anyway, and it's only 13 weeks, but we have been at it for 16 weeks so far in 2011. 16 weeks. I'm down 15.4 pounds, and of course, if you saw the weigh-in on the blog, I weighed 277 for week 16, and the last time I weighed in week 12, I weighed 278. So a pound difference over about a month. I know that's great. Basically, I've been maintaining for the past month and a half, which is good and not good. I mean, I'm trying to lose it, but it's also good because that means I have maintained habits that are at least maintaining my weight. I've developed habits of cutting back or eating better things and making better choices, and I'm maintaining. But this is Trevor is a loser, and so we need to get serious again about losing some weight. Now, I am taking, if you are just now joining us, I am taking the type of approach where I'm changing my life. I'm not going to do something for 13 weeks or 6 months or will live a certain way until I get down to my target weight and then go back to normal. Because normal got me fat, and once I get down to where I'd like to be, I don't want to gain it back. I want to start a new normal. So I have been implementing and changing my habits over these past 16 weeks to make them permanent. Now, if you are just coming upon this video or just watching for the first time, and you're thinking, where do I start? Where do I start in this whole thing? I recommend the food journal. Now, a food journal somewhere. I didn't get it out and get ready for the recording part. I'm sorry. But the food journal is the starting point. Get in there and start keeping track of what you're eating and just calorie count and try to limit yourself to 2,000 calories and what that'll do is start to begin to tell you the story of how you got the way you are, and it starts to show you on paper how you've done it to yourself, because you'll fly by and you'll have had consumed over 2,000 calories, and it's like mid-afternoon, and you're going to be like, oh my word, how is this? So that food journal teaches you to start to look at your diet for what it is and how you've been doing it to yourself. It also helps you to get your portion sizing back in check. We eat a whole lot more portion sizes than you need to live, to survive or to live. So the food journal is the starting point. Now, right now, I'm currently not using food journal. I've been trying to implement these and I want to make these decisions without carrying around the book. I may, for the next month, which I'll be getting into what I'm going to do over this next month, I may pick it back up, because basically for the next month, I'm going to get serious about some certain things, and I guess I'll just get into that. In about a month, I will be leaving to start playing a lot of rock and roll shows this summer. In case you're just now joining the Trevor is a Loser, I play in a rock and roll band, and we're really active. And at the end of May, we leave to go out on a mini tour and some other shows, and then a trip out to California, and the summer begins, and we're going to be playing a lot of shows. And so I'm going to start planning ahead. Yes, this is what helps make a difference. This is, most of us are like this because we didn't plan ahead. We just made decisions, or we looked at the menu and it's like, I'll take that. That looks good. Or or as we've discovered or shown in previous video logs, there are things that you think are healthy and they're not. And so I want to spend the next month getting ready to be on the road, and that's going to come in a couple ways. I'm going to develop a workout regimen that I can take on the road with me. Obviously, I can't go to the weight room. I'm not going to have a treadmill. I'm not going to have this. I'm not going to have that. I may not have access. I may not have time, this and that. And so, over the next month, I'm going to develop and figure out a way, a workout regimen for me while I'm out on the road this summer. And I want to take you through the steps on what I may be discovering and what I may not, what's working and what's not working. Or what may fit the road lifestyle, which I've got a pretty good idea how the road lifestyle is because I've been on the road a lot in my life. So we're going to develop that workout that is that we can maximize for a short period of time, but maximize the benefit of our workouts. And also, I got to start being more savvy about being ready and preparing to be on the road. As far as eating and planning and finding out the things that learning things that I can do better on the road. The road is tough. The road has been tough for me. The reason why I gained some of my weight back last year is because I made bad decisions on the road. And of course, if you make bad decisions on the road, sometimes those bad decisions will follow you home. So the idea is to if I can get the road life under control, then I'll have it made, then home will be even easier because I'll have made the decisions, the right eating decisions, right health decisions, and the time when I won't have time and I'll be busy and I'll be tired and fatigued or my time is being taken up because of interviews or hanging out with the fans. So that is the Trevor approach for the next month, and I will be back here regularly over the next month for sure. No more month absences for a little while. And I do want to get into the Walmart thing that I talked about in the last video, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you'll have to go back and watch the last video or two. But I want to do that because it's actually can be pretty comical. Because it's crazy what's out there. Like the junk that... Anyway, we'll get to that later. I thank you guys for watching, and I do thank you for your time, and I appreciate it. And you guys have a good day.